Alright, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful view of Guatemala City. Today, I'm gonna be taking a bus to El Salvador, which is the neighboring country of Guatemala, which is south of Guatemala. I was gonna say, this might be one of the first times that I'm taking a bus to cross a country border, but then I remember all those crazy times I took a mega bus from Toronto to New York, crossing the US border. Oh, that was terrible. Bad memories. But hopefully this bus will be better than the mega bus in Canada and the US. And we're gonna go to a city called Santa Ana, which is in the north of El Salvador. That's like a perfect bouncing off point to go check out the volcano of Santa Ana. So yeah, let's see. And I'm very excited because El Salvador is one of the few countries in the world that lets Indian passport in without any sort of visa. All right, so I'm gonna say goodbye to this beautiful Airbnb, the best Airbnb experience so far in Latin America. They actually had their own garbage bags. They even gave us cooking oil and salt. That's pretty rare. So yeah, let's go find our bus. Here's my little suitcase. I'm walking to my bus. It was just a 15-minute walk from my Airbnb. But look at that, my backpack is so stuffed and I almost broke my suitcase. I haven't been home. I mean, I don't have a home right now, but I haven't been to Canada in 4 months. So I've been carrying around a lot of stuff. I went to Russia and Uzbekistan with the same suitcase, which was a big one, but luckily Susha took that suitcase away with her yesterday when she flew to Toronto. But still, there's a lot of stuff in here. Alright, let's go find the bus. Alright, so this was the bus that I'm going to be boarding to El Salvador. Pullman tour. The journey is supposed to be a 4.5 hour journey, but that includes immigration, so I don't know how long that will take. So before I board the bus, I'm gonna buy some water. Hola. Quiero esta agua de 6 quetzales. This bus looks way nicer than Megabus. They have like a first class downstairs. I cheaped out on it and got like the normal general class, and even the general's really good. Alright, this is impressive. We left exactly on time. There's a saying that Swiss watches run as on time as Guatemalan buses. So now it's going to be, I think, a 3-hour journey all the way to the border of Guatemala and El Salvador. Look at that. The seat reclines so much. There's like a nice leg rest. It's almost like a flat bed where you can sleep. This is so good. Fuck Megabus. So I packed a shit ton of snacks, but they give you free Subway. This bus is like better than any American airline. So after 2.5 hours, we're almost at the border. I don't think I'll be able to film. They said don't use your cell phones when the officials are checking your documents, so I'll probably avoid that. Alright, we're getting off and this is the border. We're first gonna cross Guatemalan customs. Pasaporte. I just got my documents checked by the Guatemalan side, and now I think I need to go back to the bus. It was pretty quick. They're really nice. There's no line at all. So the way it works is you just quickly get off the bus, go in there, and then get on the bus, and then you cross onto the El Salvadorian side. ¿Y tenemos que bajar de nuevo?
Ya no. Ya no.
Okay. Alright, so the bus driver just let me know for El Salvador, you don't even have to get off the bus. They'll just come up on the bus and check your documents. Alright, we're moving again. And I think that probably took a grand total of 10 minutes for the whole bus. That was way faster and more efficient than I expected. So when I changed my quetzales here on the street, I got these US dollar coins instead of the bills. It's pretty interesting. I've never seen these $1 coins in the US. So I think on that side of the river, that's Guatemala. The river is probably both the countries, and then that right there is El Salvador. Like crossing the land border of a Latin American country. It's not at all sketchy as you might think. stereotypical as it gets. Then when you walk in to the country, the first thing you see is a pupusa stand. So this bus even has its own washroom. I was not expecting a washroom in here. I don't know what's going on in this road, but it seems really lit. There's just like people on the sides of the road chilling. Sí, este es. Perfecto. Gracias. Right, I've arrived. So I got dropped off at some gas station. Looks like I'm the only one in this whole bus getting off at Santa Ana. Let's try figure out an Uber here. So the good thing is my internet from Guatemala works here. I had no clue. I've managed to call myself an Uber, and the Uber is 3 minutes away. It took a total of 4 hours to get to this city in El Salvador. Not bad at all. I think if I took an airplane, went to the airport 2 hours before, it would have taken me probably more time to get to this city, which is closer to the border of Guatemala than the capital. Muchas gracias. Alright, so that's my Uber. It's here.
Gracias a Dios ahora el país en temas de seguridad está bastante bonito.
¿Sí?
Ahora le podría decir, hace 2, 3 años atrás, El Salvador era uno de los países más inseguros que había con temas de seguridad. Pero gracias a Dios y a la gestión que ha hecho el presidente, el país ahora está entre los más seguros del mundo.
Sí, sí.
Ahora usted puede salir aquí en El Salvador, en cualquier parte del Salvador.
Sí, aquí también Santa Ana es muy seguro.
Es bien seguro. Mire, yo trabajo en esto de Uber.
Ajá.
Me desvelo a las 2 de la mañana, 3 de la mañana. Y aquí la gente está caminando tranquilo. Que cambió porque el presidente hicieron una reforma.
Alright, that's a very nice Uber driver. He gave me all the information I need. And we've arrived to our hotel. That's Hotel Las Puertas. Let's see, we'll ring the bell somewhere here. Hopefully someone opens. It feels like a very small town. Look at that, the streets are pretty quiet. Not too much going on, I think, because it's a Sunday.